Okay, so I think the last puzzle is the fridge. It's a 10 by 10 grid. Yeah, this shouldn't be too hard, so we can start with this 9, or... yeah, I guess might as well. Then this 8. Oh, wait, what? No, I can't... Wait, actually, yeah, that has to be it, because the 8... yeah, the 8 filled in the last space. So, that finished that one. Then, what is it? Is 2, 3, 8, 9, 10. So I can fill this row in. Then we have a 1 for this column. And a 1 on this column as well. And then these end with 4s, so they're either these 4 or these 4, so I can fill these gaps in. Oh, and they each start with a 3, so I can fill those in. And that. Okay, so this has to be a group of 1. And... is this the 1 or is it a 7? I think that has to be the group of 7. Because... well, unless it's a 1 here, a space, and then 7 there. So we could fill in these intermediate spaces, and that finishes these columns. Okay, then we need a group of 6 and a group of 2. That's the group of 6 because it has to connect these. Oh, and then we have a group of 1 here, and then a group of 2 and a group of 1. So the 2 is either these or these, so I can fill crosses in. Oh, we have groups of 4, and then a group of 2 here. Oh, this row we have a group of 2, and this row we have a group of 4. Oh, and this row we have a group of 2 and a 3 and a 2. And then here we have a 5 and a 1. And it's either these 5 or these 5. But the group of 1 has to go here. Oh, and this column's done. Oh, but this... okay, this... yeah, this could be the group... I'm guessing it has to... oh, yeah, because this row needs 2. Then I can put that there, and then a 1 here. Then a group of 2, so I can put that, and cross that, and finish this column, which finishes that row. Oh, I think this finishes... I can finish this column as well, because we need a group of 6, and it has to be these 6 to connect them. And that finishes this row. And we need a group of 1 here, so that puts that there, and then the group of 8 here, which finishes this column and that row, and then a group of 6 here, and that does it. And there's the fridge. I like how on the front it's got 2 post-it notes, one saying rats are the best, and one a grocery list, cheese, yogis, hang on, need to rotate. Ham and egg. Yeah, okay, that's it. Yeah, that's all the puzzles in the game. The thumbs up rat image. Well, rather, that's all the objects in the game. I could go on to do the rest of Nini's challenges, but let's maybe do a little more decorating. So, I can... okay, what are you thinking about? You love the bathtub, it looks like. Okay, so what if... I don't know, I've kind of seen that maybe the counter is supposed to be rotated like this. Yeah, I can kind of see that. Then I could put a fridge in. I can also put a bathroom sink in. Yeah, so if I put that there, I guess I can move the... well, I can leave the stove where it is. I can put the bathroom sink over there. Oh, I could put a basic counter in as well. I'd also like to put a... huh. Okay, so right-clicking things favorites them, it looks like. Interesting. I can also put a couch in, I suppose. Okay, so if I do that... I don't know where I'd put a couch. Maybe I just remove it for the time being. Oh, we also have some more cheese mail. Free seed still pendings from Trusty the Rat. Hello, Lucky Squeaker. Hello, Rodent Identity. Why haven't you answered the previous message? 99,999 years of free sunflower seeds, winky face seeds, winky face, is not an offer you want to miss. I repeat, this is not a scam. Please respond to this message immediately or you will lose the free sunflower seeds. Trusty the Rat. And then another message from Nini. When did you discover Squeakross puzzles? Dear Maleficious, I started solving Squeakross puzzles when I was only a little mouse. I stayed up all night to finish my first Squeakross book. I had such a tired face the next morning, my mom scolded me. It didn't last long, though. She bought me a new book the next day. Hee. Okay, so let's look at some things. Let's see. What do you think about the fridge? You got confused by it. Okay. Well, we can also look at the new costume pieces as well. So we can give you a chef's hat and a bow tie. There we go. So fresh. Okay, well, we still have the rest of the challenges to do, so I might as well get those done. And you're also confused by the chair. Alright, well, so, yeah, okay, I was on page 1. I did the chair advanced puzzle. So, let's go ahead with the cardboard box challenge. It's a 15 by 10 grid. They are starting to get a little more complicated. Okay. Do we have anything that's up? I'm not seeing anything immediately. So I can start with the 9. So it's those 9 or those 9. Okay, then we have a 3 here, so it's either these 3 or these 3, but I can fill in the rest with crosses. Then... So, what else? Okay, 6s. So, this is either these 6 or these 6, so I can fill in the overlap on both sides. I can also do that on this as well, this row, for this first 6. Oh, and this row. Okay. Then these have some group... Oh, these 2 columns have group of 1s, so I can isolate those. And then groups of 5. Which, yeah, I think it has to be these 5 because I also need a group of 1. Like that. So, do that. There we go. I just need some more info on this group of 9. So it's either these 9 or these 9. So I can fill those in. Oh, I could have done this column to start because 3 plus the gap and 6 is 10. Huh. Okay, I could have done that a lot sooner. So this row, it has to be these 3. And then a 4 here, so I can put 1 there. Oh, I have the group of 6 done here. Well, the first group of 6. And then this calls for a 2, a 1, and a 6. I think this has to be the 1. I mean, it could be the 2. But then, if I put a 1 here in space, there's not enough room for a 6. So this has to be the group of 1. And then the 6, fill in the overlap there. Okay, and then here, a 4, a 1, a 2, and a 3. Oh, I have a group of 6 here as well, and here. Okay, I think I can do more of this column, since I can put in the 7, it has to be these. Oh, I could have done that a long time ago, because 2 plus gap plus 7 is 10. And I can do the same thing on this side. Okay, so I can fill that one in. So it's either these 9 or these 9. I can fill in some crosses. 7 on this Oh, I have a group of 2 here, and then a group of 3. Well, I can't do any more, but I can do a group of. I have a group of 2 here, and then another group of 2, then a group of 1, and a group of 5. This has to be part of the 5, so it's either these 5 or these 5, but it can't be that because I need the group of 1 in there. Well, okay, I'll get back to this. But, oh, maybe I can finish this column? I can finish these 2 columns because I have the group of 5 here, and then a group of 2, and that finishes this row, and I have the group of 4 here. Okay, and I can finish this column by grouping off that 3 and then the 2, and I can put a group of 3 here, and the group of 2 there, and then the group of 6. Then that finishes these rows. I can put the 4 in there. And then I have a group of 3 here, and a group of 6, a group of 2. Do I have the... Oh, then I can get the group of 6 in here. Then a group of 2. Then this... Oh, I have the group of 5 that can be done there, on this row. And then a group of 1. That finishes these columns. Do the 7 there. Then I need to do a 6, a 7, and a 2. I can do the 2 there, and then the 7 is just all of these, and then the 6 has to be these because it has to connect them. There we go. So now the basic cardboard box comes in some variants. Just a couple, it looks like. But that does give you some choices. Okay, once again, challenge 3 is the sunflower seed, but it's now a 10 by 15 grid. Okay, okay, I can do the 9, because I can do the overlaps. Then... Oh, I think this is a gimme, so 2 plus 1 is 3, and then 7, so that's 10. Then what about this row? 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that works. Then... Okay, that gives us some insight on this column, because this has to be the group of 3. It's either these 3, or these 3, or those 3. Which means this has to be the group of 8, so it's either these 8, or these 8. So I can fill in these. That gives us some insight on this row, since this has to be a group of 6, so it's either these 6 or these 6. And I can fill those in. Okay, maybe that gives us some more help on these. So we got a group of 9 and a group of 4. So the 9 is either these 9... I think it has to be these 9, because if it were these 9, then we have a thing here that we shouldn't. So I can fill these in, and that gives me these 4. That finishes that column. Then this column, a group of 9 and then a group of 2. Yeah, so it can't be those. I can fill these in at least, because it can be these 9... But it could also be these 9, so I can fill these in. Yeah, okay, and I can put a cross there. Then we have a group of 2 here, so I can put a cross down here. Huh. Okay, so this column's a group of 2, a group of 9, and a group of 1. Well, I don't know if I can quite do that yet. This column... 2, 4, 1, 5, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. Okay, I could have done this at the start. So 2, then space, and then 4, space, 1, space, and then 5. There we go. Okay, so we have a group of 2 here that I can fit. Then... Oh, then this row, we have one of the groups of 1. Okay, I think this has to be the group of 3 in this part, because this is can't put the group of 1 here, and it can't be the group of 2 because it wouldn't fit in the rest of it. So I can put 1 there, and that lets me finish off the rest of this row because like the group of 1 has to go here, and the group of 2 there. It gives me a little more info. So the group of 6 has to include these 4. So it's either these 6 or these 6. That didn't help massively, but although that does give me a group of 2 there, and then a group of 3 here, and then group of 5 there. Okay, so this column we have the 2 groups of 1, and then the group of 7 is either these 7 or these 7, so I can fill these 3 in. Okay, this column, we need a group of 2 and then a group of 9, so the 2 can go here. Oh, and there's a column of 3 here, and then 1, and then 7. Is it? Yeah, there's exactly 7, so it can fill that in. And then the 9 has to be these 9. And then a space, and then a 1. And this has to be this 1. Okay. And this has to be the group of 6 on this row, so I can put a cross there and fill those in. Okay, this can't be the group of 6 because there's not enough space for the 2 in here, so put a cross there, and then the 2, and then fill in the 6. Okay, this has to be the group of 3 because we can't get 6 in this space. And I can put a 1 here, and a 9 there, and a 1 here, and then I can fill that space in. And then this row, I think this has to be the 7 because that's the only way we get the 1 in here. Oh, and we've got 1 and a 2 and a 3 here, and a 3 here. Oh, this column's done, as is this row and this column. Okay, and then we've got 5 and a 4 in this column, so we've already got the 4 here, and that's the 5. Oh, whoops. Oh, that filled a couple more rows. Oh, just that there, and this here, there, that, and last block. There we go. Okay, so yeah. I'm not quite sure what the difference is with this sunflower seed, but yeah, I'm not seeing it immediately, but hey, let's keep it on. Okay. Challenge 4, the small lamp again, but this time on a 15 by 15 grid. Well, nothing is jumping out quite yet, but we do have some overlaps that we can do. So there's a 14 here. So it's either those or those. So we can drag to there, and then the 12 here is from there to there. Then the 13 up here goes from there to there. And then we have an 11 here, which is from there to there. And then we have a 12 here, but we already have some information. It has to include this block, so it could be these 12, which means I can put checks there, or it's these 12. And then the 10, I can fill these in. Now we have a group of 2 here, and a group of 5 there, a group of 6, a group of 4, a group of 2. Oh, we filled in a group of 3 here, and we have a group of 5 after it, so that just fills those in. And we have a group of 4 here, which can be those. Well, that's the overlap at least. Then we can do more with this 11 now, so it's either these 11 or these 11. So fill those in. Oh, and I can fill that cross in, which gives me more on the 10, so yeah, it has to include this one. We have the group of 3 ending this one, and we can make the group of 2. We can also make a group of 2 on this one. Actually, I think we can make the groups of... We can finish these 2 columns by making the groups of 5 that start them. And there's a group of 1 here. This starts with a group of 6, a group of 2, group of 2, and a group of 3. Okay, we have more on this group of 12 now? Okay, so it's either these 12 or these 12, which means this is crossed off. There's some more on the 13, so I can fill that one in. Yeah. Oh, then I can fill these edges in. So a group of 3, and then a group of 4, and then a group of 5 down here, which is either these 5 or these 5. And so I can fill these in with crosses, and then a group of 4 here, which is either these 4 or these 4. So I'll put 1 there. And then a group of 6 in here, which I think has to be these 6. Actually, maybe I could have done this from the start. So it's 3, 4, 10, 11, 15. Yeah, I could have done that from the very start. Oh well. So it's either these 10 or these 10, which means it's not that one. Oh, hey, I can put a group of 4 here. And a group of 6 there. And then a group of 8 here, finishing that. And then group of 12. Well, it has to be those 12 because it has to include this one. And I can finish this row as well. Then group of 7, well, I can fit those in. And so there are 8 here, so I can fill these in. I can put 1 there. And then this calls for a group of 3, so I can put that there and fill these in. Finishing that column. Okay, so this has to be the group of 5, and it has to be these 5. So there, and that finishes that row. I can put, and yeah, I can't put a 5 in this space, so that finishes this row as well. 5 is either these 5 or these 5, so I can fill these in. Oh, this row calls for 2 groups of 2, and a group of 6. Okay, yeah, that finishes that. Oh, I think we finished this row as well, since I could just put that in. And the 10 is either those 10 or these 10. Do we have the 11 yet? I can fill this one in, though. Wait, can I? Wait, so it's either these 11 or these 11? I don't quite have it yet. Oh, but I can finish this column by putting in a 5 there. It's either those 10 or those 10. I can put a check across there. I think I can fill in the 9 here now. Yep. Okay, I can start this with the 3, and there's the 2. I can fill this one in. Okay, and then a 1, a 1, a 1, and a 3. That finishes that row. And then a 4, so I can do those, and that finishes that. Oh, I need another 1 here, so I can put that, and that's the 4 there. I can put those in. Oh, and then this column, I need 2 groups of 4, so I can do that and that. And I can fill that one in there, that there. So it has to be those 11. That fills there. Fill this one. Complete these rows. Another 2 there, and that there, and that. There we go. Yeah, so now the small lamp comes in a lot more color varieties. A dark wood and some painted woods. And painted shades. Okay. Okay, challenge number 5, the basic small table again, but it's 15 by 10. Well, we have some 10s on the 10 side that can just be filled in. And then 9, and an 8, another 9, and another 8. Okay. Oh, and then a 13, which we have to include these. So it's either these 13 or these 13. So I can fill in the middle spaces and put check there. Then 14, well, we have to fill in all these middle spaces for the time being. Then this row calls for a 1 and an 11. We have the 1, so then the 11 could be those or these, so just fill in the middle. Okay, so this... Oh, and that finished this column. Oh, we have more info on this 8. Yeah, okay, so it has to be those, one of those, so it can't be that. Oh, we have a 2 here, and there. And then a 6 here, so it's one of those. Huh. Oh, we finished this column as well. And, okay, we have the 2 for this column. Oh, okay, we can do this 7, because this is the only place it can be now, with all these checks in place. And that finishes this column. And 2 there. And that there. Okay, we've got a couple of 2s on this row, and then a 3. Okay, that fills... So I can get... It has to be one of those 2, so I can fill in checks here. Put 1 there. Put 6 here. Put 2 there, and another 2 there, finishing these columns, and this column's done. I can do that, and fill in this 3, do that, that. Let's see, oh, I need a 6 here, there we go. Then we have another 2 here. Oh, we have a 4 and a 1 here, so I can do that and that. And we need a 5 here, so I have to connect those. And finish this column. Oh, and we can do the 7 there. And finish those rows and this column. There we go. And so now the basic small table comes in a variety of colors, including some painted woods. Not bad. Okay. Okay, and again, Puzzle 6 challenge is the basic cabinet, but now it's a 15 by 12. Okay, well, we have a 15 down here, and I can check that. Oh, I think we can do some of these columns, because this has to be these 12. In fact, that's the whole column. And then this has to be these 11. Then 12 has to be these 12 to include that 1. So do that. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, there. Okay, so 6 goes in here or here. Oh, this calls for 2. And 2 here, here, here. Oh, that finished this column. And then 4 here. Oh, like that. And 1 here. 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, and 3s. That finishes those columns. And then a 3 here, 2. Okay, let's work some more on the rows. So this is a 1, a 1, a 3, and that finishes that. Then this has to be the 1, which means this is the 2, and that's the 4. Oh, and I can do the 3 there, finishing that. This has to be the 1. There's a 1 here, there's a 2 here, there's a 2 here, and a 2 here. This has to be a 6, a 2 here. Can't quite figure this one out yet, although I could do this column. So 2, a 1, a 1, and yeah, there we go. And then a 6 in this column. And a 4 here, finishing that. Oh, and this column's done. A 2 and a 3. Oh, but we have a 3 here. Then a 4 here, which is either these 4 or these 4, which finishes these rows. Fill those in. Okay, and the only way I'm getting a 1 and a 2 in these is by doing this. done, and 2 there, and that's it. Okay, good. Yeah, so now the basic cabinet comes in a variety of wood colors and paints. Hello everyone, Maleficious here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and maybe leave a comment down below. If you want to see more from this channel, make sure to click that subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. That's all for now. I'll see you next time.